Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Factory in the Sky 4 on the FTOG server. As you can see in the background, I have activated the simulated hydroponics bed, and due to a upgraded processing and speed increase, we are getting 9 or 10 every, 5-6 seconds. And if we look in here and we look at Inferium, we've got a good number. And you may have noticed I have Awakened Supremium Paxil and Sword and all the armor. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I have enough. Honestly, when I speed this thing up, it creates enough that this chest backs up. And I have to empty it manually. It's so much faster emptying this thing. And just to look at the augments, we have Night Vision and Blindness Resistance on this, and then Protection, Respiration, and Aqua Affinity. On this one, we have the Flight and Health Boost augments and the Protection 4 enchantment. We have Absorption 5 and Speed 3 there. And on here, we have Step Assist and No Fall Damage, and Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, which I don't actually need now that I look at it, and Depth Strider 3. In addition, if we look in the backpack, I have created the watering can and all of the apples. So, miscellaneous-wise, we're done with this quest. The only thing left is Warden Armor, which we'll get at a later time. Looking in here, we've done all of this. The only thing left in the resources chapter is bees, which I will get to eventually. Or actually rather soon, because I can get the materials I need for all of this, probably, from the Bumble Zone, where we are going today. So, without further ado, we're going to head in. I think we can just do this. Teleporting into the Bumble Zone. There we go. Bumble Zone. Hello. Welcome to the Bumble Zone. I did not make a waystone, which I should make. Let's make one of these, and then we'll put this down somewhere where we get to more, better locations. So, let's go to exploration. Into the Bumble Zone. I need a beehive. We can get honeycombs from in here, but we also need honey crystals. At some point, that's part of a quest. Now let's see if we can mine our way up. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I have managed to find my way out of a wall. The first order of business is to obtain a pollen puff. Somehow. I don't know exactly where those are. And I can't see the biomes on the minimap, unfortunately. What about honey crystals, wax? I believe the pollen puffs are like a dusting on the ground in some places. And if we travel far enough, we might be able to find one. What is this? Items that I'm not particularly interested in. Where is that biome? In the last series, there was a biome with a bunch of pollen on the ground that I could mine up for pollen puffs. Is it this stuff? Pile of pollen. Let's mine this, get some pollen puffs. Excellent. We do have to make a beehive, so to progress the quest line. So if we do this, make a beehive, that should get us there. We need a bucket of honey. I'm going to put all the pollen puffs away, all the honey stuff. Get me a bucket. Can I? Nope, can't retrieve them, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to make another one. Bucket. Let's find some honey and grab it, and then we can progress on the quest line. Why is this so hard to find? How do I make a honey bucket? Honey bucket. Can I make it with a honey block? I can make it with a honey block. So if I just grab myself a honey block. Bees are mad at me now, but there were no nearby bees. So, polymorph, honey bucket. Oh, there's bees. Go away, bees. Let's fly away. Okay, quest done. We need a honey compass now. Honey compass, which we can find in those little beehive chest things. If we can find one of those, like, nest things. Is that one of them? That might be one of them. Aha. Honey cocoon. Let's take that. We'll take those. We want a honey compass. There's a honey compass. Okay. And next, royal jelly bucket, which means we want to find a throne pillar, which we are going to do with this. Throne pillar. Where's the closest one? There we go. Over this way. Fly down the ravine. And I think we need to do some trading with... Oh, hello. There's a throne pillar. Now I know there's an entrance to this somewhere. There we go. Entrance. Let's chuck down a waystone here. Oh, we have mining fatigue. Do I have... I made a bunch of alternate augments. I forgot to pick up the Tinker's table, though, which I would need to put them in. So, we're just gonna place this right... where do we want to put it? Let's put it right here. Throne pillar. Okay, got that. And now we need to obtain some royal jelly. Ooh, there's a royal jelly, which actually means I might be able to place... Yeah, if I place down the honey, let's say here, I might be able to fly up and grab that royal jelly and then put it back. Royal jelly bucket? Can I grab you? Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to mine our... Oh, we can't mine our way in there. Oh dear. Let's see if I could make a Tinker's table real quick. I'm gonna put this back. Don't worry. We're gonna make a Tinker table. And then we can... Oh, we need to get out of here. Make a Tinker table. Apply our mining fatigue resistance. Not water breathing. Mining fatigue. Let's put it on the helmet for now. Let's go here so we don't accidentally fall. Helmet. We're going to swap out our augments for blindness resistance to mining fatigue resistance. And then if we put that on, we should be able to mine stuff now. So if we fly up here, we can mine our way to grabbing that royal jelly for a second. Mine our way in. Come on. And... Ah, come on. We'll get there. Just... And then we'll put these blocks back, because otherwise there is just gonna be a, like, curtain of jelly. Come on. Where are ya? Mine our way in. Further. Okay. Another one. Forest honeycomb block. Can I get it from here? No. Mine our way in. Get that block. It up here. No. Keep going. A bunch of bees are mad at me. That's not too big a deal. Where is the honey block? Where is it coming from? This is confusing. Let's go up one. A little bit. Okay, there we go. somewhere around here is royal jelly block. Somewhere in here. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Put it back. Uh-oh. I didn't put it back. That's not good. Go away, bees. But we finished the quest, right? No, we didn't? So, what happened there? Why did I not get... I destroyed, somehow, the jelly, but I didn't get the jelly block, or bucket. Bees are annoying, but not too much of a problem. Where did the jelly go? Make the mistake of attacking a bee while under the wrath of the hive effect. Did it spawn bees? It might spawn bees. So we can just ignore the bees, I think. But why did the jelly disappear and I didn't get any of the jelly? Bees. Buzz off. That's freaky. Is it disappearing from everywhere? It's disappearing from everywhere. Why didn't I get... Where's the jelly? The jelly just disappeared. Oh, the queen is dying. That's bad. Let's see. Can we... We don't want the queen to die, so we'll just grab the queen until the jelly goes away. I think. This has not gone to plan. Jelly is going away, and I don't know where it went. And I don't know why it didn't, like, place or anything. One moment. So, I may have a theory. I think I may have accidentally double-clicked it into one of the brood blocks, which used it up. So it just, I accidentally double-clicked and it just disappeared. So, yeah. Let's see if we can place the queen back without her dying. You gonna die? No. Okay. This is confusing. What is it that you want? I don't know. I can't see what it is that you want there. So we're gonna find away these honey crystals. See if we can... You want glass slabs or something. You know, I'm gonna see if I can find another throne pillar really quick and get that jelly properly. So I have been exploring, looking for another throne pillar. It's pretty close now. But for some reason, I found a structure that spawns phantoms. And I'm actually gonna need phantom essence for something later in the pack. Should turn on my magnet. So I might remember where this is and come back for some phantom hunting later. So we're gonna actually add a waypoint. Phantoms? I think this, for some reason, this structure spawns phantoms. But if we head over this way, throne pillar should be coming up any minute here. Oh, and in my travels, I have discovered a new toy. I have discovered the destruction gadget, which just deletes blocks. For example, if I go like this, boop. It's great for tunneling really quickly. So in further mod packs where I need to tunnel really quickly and I don't care about the drops because it does like void the blocks, destruction gadget, remember that. Okay, we're gonna try a different strategy for obtaining the jelly this time. I've put on the shrinking gauntlet so I can just fly in here. I should be able to just grab the jelly. One click. Should be able to just... One click, got the jelly bucket. Cool. And now we're gonna put it back. Oh, yep, put it back. Nice. And now we can get out of here because we're done with the Bumble Zone quests. Let's go Skyblock. Oh. Might come back for stuff in there later. Not today. And we can take off the shrinking necklace. Excellent. Now, if you're looking at the time left on this episode and wondering why we aren't done yet, it's because we're actually doing a dimensional double feature today. We are also going into the other side, now that I have armor that I hope can take it. But let me show you how I got this reinforced deep slate. You craft it with like this. This stuff, not hard. The mystical dragon chunks, difficult, because you need a lot of them. I made the dragon egg seeds. I killed the ender dragon, got the scales, to make the crux, got enough inferium from this insane setup. So unfortunately, because you need the crux, the hydroponic beds cannot grow the dragon eggs. However, the garden cloches can grow the dragon eggs, or the dragon egg seeds, and you can speed these up. So I sped those up. Got myself enough to make the reinforced deep slate. And now we're going to throw these away because we don't need them. And I think we're going to put the portal right here. Right here. Can I get rid of this? No. 4. And 1, 2, 3. Might move this later. Don't know. But if I click like this, we got a portal to the other side. And before we go in, I want to show you my shopping list. Because in order to complete those quests, I need items from this dimension. And this is the shopping list. 2 soul dust, 2 soul crystals, 4 skulk bones, 16 warden carapaces, 6 skulk stone, and 4 resinarium. We need to get that from this dimension in order to complete the exploration chapter. So heading in. Real quick. Here we are. Gloomy Skulk. Okay, we are going to actually make another waystone. Make another warp stone. Make a waystone. Place it here. Other side. Portal. And, of course, we are also going to make a waypoint portal. Except, hey. So, it doesn't give a lot of instructions on how this dimension works, so we're kind of just we're gonna explore it and see what we find. Gloomslate coal, Gloomslate. This seems to be some kind of, like, desert. Seems we're using a similar generation tactic as the Nether. What do we got here? We have Shattereds. Are they angry at me? They appear to not be angry at me. That's fun. Skulk Gleam. Echo Soil. Blooming Stems. This is a pretty biome. Water, just normal water. Interesting. Let's keep going. There are structures in here. I want to see what this is. Deep lands. Okay, is this Skulkstone? We need 6 of this. Let's actually just grab a stack. Can we smelt it into proper Skulkstone? Yes, we can. We can check that off the list. Done. Now, we find other things. Let's head to this deep land, see if there's any kind of like structure. There's a warden structure in here somewhere. It's infested skulk. Deep lands. It's a small biome. Okay. How do we get up there, though? Let's head up. Let's just mine our way in, shall we? Is that the mining sound for the Skulk Stone? It is. Alright, let's mine our way up. Wait, why am I doing this so far away from the deep lands? Let's go here. explore all the other side biomes. So it's just the, like, 3 biomes. That's fun. If we can find ourselves an opening. This is not an opening. Ooh, Phantom. Not bad. Oh! Interesting. That's weird. So you can spread this skulk stuff. Bloom slate. Wrong way. I want to go this way. Anytime we sneak. Blooming skulk stone. Okay. It's an interesting sound. Okay. We've got copper. We are in the middle of the deep lands now. Maybe? If we go up. We hit anything interesting. Deep slate. No. Bedrock. Okay. Let's go down, see if we can find ourselves anything. No, we cannot. Okay. Let's try something different. Let's look through here and sort by dimension. Sort by dimension. See if we can roll down, find ourselves Z. That's the ether, the bumble zone. There's other structures for the other side. Are there? Nether. Nether. And the bumble zone. I did not see any other side structures. But we'll just scroll through this one more time. Just for overworld. Aha! There's one structure, an ancient temple, and it's 1,000 blocks away. Let me get that destruction gadget out again. Destruction gadget. Let's fly up to out here. See if we even need it. Aha, there's our out. Okay, out. Okay, let's see if we can find our way. Actually, let's go down. Okay, now we're out. We out into real world, sort of. Let's follow this compass. And let's put on our shrinking necklace just for ease of traversal. Shrinking necklace. Okay. Fly to the ancient temple. Oh, someone else has been here. Oh, no. Never mind. This is just me. This is where I came from. Okay. Let's mine our way through. This is much faster than mining your whole way through. Found a cave, it seems. We head further in without mining. No. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And it's also an instant mining portal. Actually, I'm gonna reduce it to 8, just in case we run into anything that we don't want to run into with this block destroyer. Okay. Now we're maybe above the world. Drop down. We can... Let's try up. Shall we? Anything interesting? Low? Okay, this'll do. What is that horrific creature? That's a skulk centipede or something. You cannot suffer that to exist, because it's horrifying. Okay, moving on. Shrinking and destruction gadget also work very well together, because I can just mine myself a tunnel. Head in. Blooming caverns. There has to be somewhere here, there's a way to get to open space, because I can see it on the map. Let's fall down. Ah, there we go. Found it. Okay, this should give us some more movement room. For a little while, it seems, at least. Let's go this way. What looks like another open area. Okay. There we go. More open area. Why? We'll get there eventually. Okay, according to the compass, we are right on top of this structure. So, we're going to stop using the destruction gadget, because I don't want to accidentally void an important block. But there we go. Hello. This is our ancient temple, where the wardens live, apparently. So, Skulk Centipede, go away. Okay, let's see. Abyssal Descent. Okay, so, let's see if we can knock some stuff off our shopping list. Wolf tendrils. I'm not too worried about spawning wardens, because they're not going to be a problem for me. At this level, we have 2 soul dust. I think that's on our list. Okay, let's mark that off. Okay. Next, let's see. Torch. No. Anything in the ancient vases? Nothing particularly interesting in there. Skull catalysts are useful. Okay. Nothing particularly interesting. If I kill wardens in here, do they drop the carapaces? Come on. Not a concern. Even a little bit. I dropped a heart. Oh, there's a carapace. I need 16 of those, unfortunately. So, there's that problem. We need the crystals. I don't know where to get the crystals. But we have the dust. So that's fun. Let's empty our inventory out a little bit here. Copper. And got the dust. Don't need the heart. Need a lot of those. Get those away. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stay here and kill wardens for a bit. Next episode, I'll come back with all our resources and we can start working on those quests. And also, there's a couple other things I need to get together to finish that up. And then I think we're also going to... I'm gonna build the guest house, because in order to finish the warden quests for the smithing template and make the resinarium plate, I need scoot, which I have 1 armadillo scoot, and the best way to duplicate it is theurgy. So we're finally going to get into theurgy in a couple episodes here, but I need some more of the resort built in order to put that where I want it. So stay tuned for that, but for now, thanks for watching. Later.